Hey y'all, welcome to the front porch. I do not celebrate the 4th of July, but I'm not opposed to telling the front porch crew happy 4th if you celebrate. Okay, come on in, come on in. How y'all doing? What y'all got planned for today? Y'all doing any barbecuing? Y'all going to any cookouts? Y'all got y'all red, white, and blue on, baby. What y'all doing? I got on my black fight the power t-shirt. Okay. I love to be rebellious. So come on in, guys. Let's get into it. Y'all saw the thumbnail. So y'all know that Peyton is on the front porch today, honey. Let me cut this down a little bit. Let me speak to everybody in the chat. Hey, CW. Hey, Baba Lady. Hey, Patty. Hey, 504. I'm having traumatic thoughts, when I say 504 because I want to be in New Orleans so bad for Essence Festival. Hey, Jim Chick. Hey, Lashonda. Hey, Susie. Hey, everybody. I cannot remember the individual's name on yesterday that asked me about Peyton's lawsuit. I wasn't aware of that it had been an update because y'all know I had been working. I kind of been out of the loop. So after I got off the live, I said, child, let me go peruse through these streets and find out what the individual was speaking on. And I was able to catch Peyton's IG where she spoke about winning and losing on that lawsuit. We're gonna watch that, of course, react to it. And if we have time, I'm gonna switch gears and talk about a criminal case involving content creators. Okay, because in my mind, the criminal way is the first way to go if you feel, that you've been threatened, your life is in danger, and things of that nature. Come on in. I'm gonna cut this off, y'all. We'll get them to the 3-minute mark to jump up in this thing, jump up on the porch, and we're gonna get into it. Hey, Eve has many faces, complicated. I hope Essence is good this year. Last year, some bad reviews. Yeah, and I guess it depends on the person, and what they have going on. I've been to Essence 3 or 4 times. I've always had fun, but I've only done Essence events, which is like the convention center. I've done like an all-white party that Toya had one year. And I always do the concerts, and then I sprinkle in, if I have time, of course, eating. Eating at the restaurants, going on Bourbon Street. I don't gamble, so I don't go to the casino or anything like that. But I've only experienced the Essence, activities. I've never went outside of that. Like my hotel, that's not a part of Essence. So my only real complaint is how they, jack the prices up because they know that the black people come with the coins and, we be the ones out here, with the spending power, which, that's crazy. But yeah, happy 4th to everyone that, partakes and celebrate. I do not, but I'm not above, wishing, y'all happy 4th. Okay. Y'all got y'all red, white, and blue on. Y'all barbecuing. Y'all going to a barbecue. What y'all doing today? Y'all know I'm goofy. Child, let me share the screen. Let's get Peyton up here. And I don't know, because again, we're bringing new content to the front porch. So I don't know if you guys are familiar with Peyton in the situation with her now baby father, his ex-girlfriend. Just to run it back, because I did cover it when it initially happened. I dropped the link. I had individuals come up on the panel to kind of get me, caught up on some of the things that was happening behind the scenes, because I do watch Peyton, but on and off. And I did not know, a lot of the background information that was going on with Peyton and the other young lady and the baby daddy, Mr. Man. So feel free. Y'all, I'll be doing the most. Okay. Feel free, guys, to jump in. I'm not team Peyton. I'm not team teacher Bay. I'm not team, ex-girlfriend. I just, speak from my perspective, and that's it and that's all. Really, I'm always team kids, and kids, a child is involved in this. So I'm gonna say I'm team baby. I'm team baby boy, if I have to pick a team, but normally I don't. Okay, I don't celebrate. Okay, except for except for enjoy the day off for work. Of course. Hey Macy, how are you? Are you enjoying this Saturday? I got up early, y'all, and went to Target, ran some errands. See, y'all see, I go against the grain. I'm just rebellious child because I'm not partaking in the boycott either. But child, that's for another day. Let's get into this shenanigans with Peyton. Again, I need to give a shout out to the person that put this on my radar yesterday. I have forgot to go back and get your name, but I did have an individual in our Gina's live on yesterday to ask about the lawsuit, but I just, it went over my head. I didn't have the tea on it or the knowledge of it at that time. But I have a little tea, I have a little knowledge, but just to go back, okay, for the ones that aren't familiar with the situation. Hey Denny, I was over at Denny earlier. I was at Target when you were live earlier. Just to take it back a little bit, Peyton, okay, she's a content creator here on YouTube. She's also on other platforms, but she was introduced to me here on YouTube, okay? And that's where I watch her content when I watch it, which is here and there now, because I'm busy. So with that being said, Peyton was dating Teacher Bay. We always got to give everybody a name. Teacher Bay, okay? Teacher Bay was dating another individual, okay? They share the same career. They're both teachers, okay? Teacher Bay was on Peyton's platform. From there, from my understanding, okay, he was recognized by the girlfriend, the other lady, that we're gonna be discussing. I really don't want to use their names, because they don't have platforms that I know of on social media. But Teacher Bay was recognized on Pl- Peyton's platform by the young lady's mom. Okay. The young lady mom reached out to Peyton and say, Teacher Bay is also dating my daughter. Okay. From there, okay, Peyton connected with the other young lady. They started comparing notes, honey. They started um planning a meet and greet, okay, at the bowling alley to confront Teacher Bay. And that is where I feel like shit went wrong. Everything went wrong, things blew up, and now we're here. Now we're here to lawsuits and things of that nature. Personally, me, I'm not a person that need closure. Once someone would have reached out to me and say, hey, the man that you've been featuring on them damn vlogs is my daughter, man, that would have been enough for me, because at that time, because my relationship is with Teacher Bay, I would have just confronted him straight up like, hey, I have someone's mom, dropping in my DM saying that you're dating this young lady. And we know when someone that we're dating, a significant other, is lying or telling the truth. So at that time, the point that I gotta even ask you, it's over for me. It's over for me. Okay. Because right now I'm seeing you as someone that I cannot trust. You know what I'm saying? You're lying to me, you're cheating to me. I cannot trust you. So let's just end things right here, right now. But again, I'm a person that does not need closure. My cutoff game is strong. Okay. I am a Leo. My cutoff game is strong. I'm not saying I'm not going to be hurt. I may shed a few tears. I may go eat, a pint of ice cream. I may go, shopping, buy me a few pieces, just something to lift my spirits, and make me feel happy while I am, recovering, while I'm recovering, because it's not going to be an overnight thing. Okay. I'm still going to be hurt, but I don't have time for games at my big grown age. So why I don't understand the back and forth, the want to meet, someone to confront them, because at that point I already know what it is. And I'm not expecting someone that's lied to me. I'm not expecting someone that's cheated on me to really sit down and be truthful with me. You like okay, now you want to tell the truth because you got caught? Oh hell no. I expect for you to lie, deflect, shift the blame on me. And baby, why are we going there? Why are we going there? Come on, fam. Let me highlight some of y'all comments. I'm dumb, no need to help. That's what I'm saying, because how a person that went from lying, scamming, cheating, gonna just all of a sudden just tell the truth. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna just sit here now. Okay, I wanna plead the fifth, which plead the fifth is not telling the truth, but I'm just gonna raise my hand and I'm just gonna spill everything. No, no, get the hell on. Yeah, this is how mature women handle things. Hey Brittany, welcome to the front porch. Thank you so much for joining us. You're cleaning and editing. All right, Brittany. I'm just saying, like, why would you tell the truth and be honest with me now? You know what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like if it's not her, it's going to be someone else. You got caught with her. So the spot, kind of done being blown up a little bit. So you may go find somebody totally different, at this point. So let's just end things right here, right now. You go your way and I go my way, period. I just, the situation with meeting up, to me, that's kind of dangerous too, because y'all are strangers to each other. And although I may have the intentions of one thing, you don't know what the other person intentions are. And that's on both sides, that was very dangerous. That could have went worse than where it actually went with just a broken phone. But sometimes those encounters just don't end well and they go left. So I would have never ever been willing to meet up with a stranger to confront a man, period. Why? I mean, if it was that serious, baby, can y'all just do a three-way call? Let's get into the video just in case y'all have not seen it. I screen recorded it because I was like, I don't think I was gonna come back live on last night. So I do have it. Yeah, comparing notes and girl, did he say this to you? Do we have the same pet name? He took us to his favorite restaurant. Like, baby, no. We gonna chop it up, okay? Charge it to the game. Like I said, we're gonna go get our little ice cream. We're gonna go get our homegirls and have us a foot nigga free, party with some music. I may go buy me a few outfits, whatever make you feel good, church, whatever, but what we're not doing is sitting up the plot and plan. No, no, exactly. It's giving high school. Hey, complicated. I totally agree with you because I don't do closure and meet and greets with other women. Absolutely. Hey, Elsie, stepping in quietly. Okay, she tiptoeing on the front porch. Thank you, Elsie. Yeah, this was embarrassing. I hate for people to know I dated a lame. Absolutely, absolutely. And so that's how, this situation kind of started out. I'm sure there's some things, behind the scenes that happened and occurred, knowing that the people out here on the YouTube street, social media know, and then there's probably things that we do not know. But what we do know is that Peyton, decided to go the silver route, okay, and sue this young lady because she did lose one of her babies. She was pregnant with multiples. I don't know the timeline in between when Peyton got pregnant and these shenanigans occurred, but Peyton, I think by age, was in a high risk pregnancy. And she was pregnant with multiples. She was dealing with a lot of stress, and she says that it that led up to her, losing one of her babies. So she took it the silver route, because she felt like she had been threatened by this other young lady. So I don't have the documents. So we gonna just go by what Peyton is saying. If the young lady come out, and say her piece, we'll come back and react. So everyone's voice is heard here on the front porch. Okay, bet $1. Can't guess what about to happen next. That's on the screen. Okay. I'm trying to remove this comment. Let me see what internet they got me on. I may switch. Give me a moment, y'all. It kicked me all the way out. I am back. Sorry about that, guys. She got pregnant after she found he was a pumpkin eater. Okay, so I didn't know. I think Peyton got pregnant on their birthday trip. So, okay, so what the chat is telling me is after the meet and greet at the bowling alley, okay, Peyton, because I don't know about the other young lady, okay, because I'm going by Peyton because we know that Peyton got pregnant and was pregnant with multiples. One passed away, unfortunately, and one is doing health. Okay, is healthy and thriving. Hey, Chanelly, good evening, sis. So we do know that. Okay, so this is again, I got this from Peyton's IG on yesterday. She filed the case before she lost the baby. Thank you, Akiri. And that's why if we have time, I want to go over the next case, because it was between content creators, and I don't know why Peyton chose the silver route instead of the criminal route. I think, if you're being threatened to the point that you are afraid, and it's affecting your health, I would have went the criminal route. I'm not gonna lie, you know, but that's just my thoughts. Okay, stop wasting your time hating on me, wishing for failure. They've been praying on for 15 years. LOL. This is bigger than me. I keep telling y'all that I'm doing something right, moving right because I'm blessed. Wishing failure upon me is blasphemy. Okay, that's why it never works. I bet $1. Can't guess what about to happen next. Okay, make sure my volume up. I got my
So while this big
my little lady T, but so that's why that was blacked out, y'all. Okay, let's go back.
so while this
I'll
big
white
bird
it out.
brain bald headed broke bum worried about me and so obsessed with me and if I won my case or not, ma'am, worry about whether you're going to jail. Talking about I'm going to hell where you're going to jail and you're going to be there before I get there because I got 40 more years before God decides up or down. You 1 foot in the door already. And for the people in the back that wants to know if I won or lost, I won $1, and so did she. She made the case about a man, so the
I mean, but in a way, it was about a man because that's how y'all cross paths. You know what I'm saying? Because of Teacher Bay, that's why y'all planned the meet and greet. That's why y'all attended the meet and greet. It was because of a man. It really was. So that's how it initially began.
judge felt like it was and gave us both $1. She got on the stand talking about how she thought she was gonna build a life with my baby daddy and they was gonna be in a relationship and she was trying to help him get on in her
But
school.
that's probably what he was telling her because y'all know, we know these ninjas like to play games. And depending on who they like the most or what's going on at the time, who they with, what they trying to get out of a female, is where their lingo is gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? That's where their lingo gonna lie. It's gonna be there. So when he's with her, this is nothing new. That ninja gonna be over there acting like she the best thing since sliced bread, honey. Oh, girl, you can cook. This the best fried chicken I ever had. Y'all know how these ninjas do. Whatever they feel like they could say, do. These ninjas will perform. Okay, they be having their acting skills on. He probably was over there telling her all those things.
And she devastated after only dealing with him and having sex with him for 2 months. Even the judge said, how you devastated after 2 months?
Now, I would love to see the transcripts on that. I ain't gonna hold you, B, because we want to know the timeline, the real timeline. So if they under oath, honey, raising their right hand to God, saying they gonna tell the truth, nothing but the truth. So help me, God. I want to know, sis, you was digmatized. You was doing for the D challenge up there on the people stand. Y'all remember the for the D challenge? Hey, let's talk about it all, boo. But for me, with criminal cases, you can also get restitution as well. So you can get a financial penalty in criminal cases too if you had a loss, a monetary loss, the if they cause you harm, you can get money from criminal as well. But I would have took it to the laws, baby. But they call my ass a snitch over here on the damn front porch. They say you a police asshole, Miss Lady T Bug. I told him, man, he was the best I ever had. Please, did he stop? Peyton was quoting scriptures. God promised us 70 years. Yeah, 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 she was. No tomorrow is not promised. Right, because he said when we born, he already know when we gonna die, right?
And she went with it. That's the gag. Completely ignoring
I
that this
mean, the judge is supposed to be a person that's unbiased, which is what we're trying to be here on the front porch. But because of, experiences, things that we've been through, things that we've seen, we don't have no damn black robe, so we can flip flop if we want to. But the judge they don't have any stakes in this, right? They are supposed to be applying the law. They are not PayPal's, okay? They are not fans of the other individuals. So they're just listening to it from both perspectives. Y'all think Teacher Bay took the stand? Did he take the motherfucker stand?
girl called
He
and left
should
me
have
a
been the first
voicemail threatening me
witness.
while I was pregnant. Completely ignoring that she posted a public audio to her Instagram, threatening to beat me the fuck up while I was pregnant.
And see, that's why I said she should have called somebody. Please call 911 in my white clef voice. Baby, what?
Completely ignoring that this girl admitted on the record under oath that the reason she filed a restraining order against my child's father wasn't because she was in immediate danger, but because she was mad at him for sending me a screenshot.
Do she know tonight? Okay. So sounds like the other party actually did go. The criminal law, filing a protection order, even though it wasn't against Peyton, it was against Teacher Bay. Maybe she told him to leave her alone. And depending on how you look at that, if you're screenshotting our conversations for someone else to post and discuss on a public platform, that could be seen as bullying, and going through a third party to cause harm. So it is what it is.
Completely ignoring that the same day at midnight, November 17th, when she filed that I practiced witchcraft and was attempting to hack her phone from the hospital bed.
Right,
Later that
Brittany.
day, Legacy's heart stopped. My blood pressure spiked to a 190 over 100, and Legacy's heart stopped, completely ignoring it because she got in court and made it about a man.
Right, and we know these ninjas will play
Whole
both
time I'm in the
sides.
hospital. Whole time I'm in the hospital, the old lady online making videos saying I done had my baby. I had my baby. How would she know I had my baby?
Old boy told her. Old boy, Teacher Bay, called old girl and said she had the baby. We lost one of the babies. He gave her a full update. That's how she knew, in my opinion.
She making videos saying I had my baby. How would this lady know I had my baby?
Thank you, Denny.
She making videos saying I'm in the hospital on bed rest because the girl done posted my doctor's note into the public record.
Okay, he sent her the doctor's note too? Girl, he messy as hell.
For everybody online to post saying that I'm not pregnant because the doctor's note date wrong on the due date. So now the public know what hospital I'm in. The public know I'm on bed rest. The public know, whoever looking at the case, that I'm not home.
Okay, that's what Brittany was saying, that she had already filed the case. Thank you, Brittany. I'm connecting that with this. Okay.
My address, so my house could have got broken into. I'm having anxiety. I asked them, could they discharge me just so I could go home and check on my house?
Girl, call the police. Send the popo over there. Madia told us how to call the popo. Okay. Call the police. Send the police over there and tell them that you think that, due to these situations that you just listed, that someone could, vandalize your home, be riding past your home, whatever you feel that was going to happen to your home because you wasn't there to secure it. Okay? Let them do their job. Let them suit up and boot up and go over there and do their job. They ain't doing nothing but eating donuts anyway.
All of this going on while I'm pregnant in the hospital, supposed to stay calm.
Who is doing all this communicating?
As far as my child's father,
hey,
trust
Jasmine.
me, if I could see
hey,
him,
Pookie.
I would. If there was a cognizable cause of action where I could sue him, I absolutely would. Because he is the cause of all this. He is the common denominator. It's a triangle.
Peyton, block him.
Her, and the old lady.
Girl, now the triangle is between you, Teacher Bay, and the other lady, not that content creator. That's what the triangle consists of for me. Okay, girl, all this was happening on the internet. Put that motherfucking phone down. Block him. That's what he should have did, but he over there sneaking in the bathroom, texting the other young lady, giving her the rundown, and taking screenshots and sending them to her. Hey, I know. Hey, baby. Oh, you think so, Patty? No. Clock that tea.
All supposed to be people of God, women of God, men of God. All supposed to be righteous, holier than thou, people of God. But all have allowed themselves to be vessels for demons to use them to attack me, to kill, steal, and destroy.
Oh, Lord. All right, guys. I got it. Okay. Nothing's changed from, what I said at the beginning of the live. Ain't nobody bigger than the program, baby. Ain't nobody bigger than the program. That's all I gotta say. I just feel like at some point it need to this shit need to come to an end. I know Peyton probably is not satisfied with the judge, the jury. I don't know if this was a judge or a jury trial. I don't really know the makeup of it. I'm sure she's not happy with it, but at some point, um, I just think she should let it go, and just set up boundaries with the baby daddy, you know. Every person involved equally responsible. This is insane. It went too far, right? And just to say this, because I am a person that clock in on a damn job, right? And ain't nothing and nobody gonna interfere with my coins. And I don't know if Teacher Bay and the other young lady is thinking about they actually have careers. Okay, y'all, careers as working careers. I'm, trying to tie it into clocking in on a job. And I just would not want this to spill over into my real life, my career, my job, and if this was to go the criminal route, you know what I'm saying? Now you got something on your record that could cause you to lose your job. And a lot of jobs have the code of conduct. You got the you have to act in the matter at all times, um in a professional way, that it don't cross over to your job. You know what I'm saying? And when it does, you could be let go from that aspect. It's too much. They got too much time on their damn hands. Can y'all go volunteer some damn well, baby, and burn off some of this energy? Okay? Let it go and let God. Okay, this the internet. Hey, chocolate kisses. Hey, baby. You agree? Thank you, Jim Chick. I just feel like, girl, when it kind of, Peyton is a full-time content creator. She's been pretty transparent. A lot of, things that go in her personal life is content, and I just want to be associated with the content when I live a real life clocking in on a job. Because again, I don't want them to cross over. I just don't. Okay, she has to co-parent with that man for 18 years. They need to think about the child, right, Macy? And we talk about this all the time when we talk about the mommy content. It's like nobody is thinking about these kids or trying to put these kids' well-being, before their personal desires. The internet was supposed to be fun, but the internet has shown how so many people have mental issues, right? Mine definitely does. And they also do yearly background checks. Hey, content Ebony, thank you, sis. My California love up in here. Thank you, boo. Yeah, so I just, and with teachers, I couldn't imagine, meeting up, breaking people's phones, going back and forth with bullshit on this internet. They're gonna start updating the damn code of conduct and include social media. Exactly. Nobody is coming between me and my job unless someone is harming. Yeah, one of my kids. Boxing gloves is off, honey. Ding, ding, ding. She finna get her Clarissa Shields on. Okay, Brittany, yes. Get on, yeah, get on, live and have fun. And I try to make my lives fun. I try to crack jokes. I try not to be so serious, but I do have serious moments. Okay. But I really try not, I try to entertain y'all with the content. That's all I'm saying. Hey, Miss HLS, welcome, sis. Driving, but I'm clocking in. Thank you, boo. Especially if you claim to be rich. Ebony, yearly? Yeah, my job do every 5 years, and they don't notify you when they're doing it, because when you're hired, you do your fingerprinting and your back, and you give them the right to conduct the background check, so they do it secretly. And I worked somewhere where somebody had been arrested, and y'all, it literally had been like 4 years ago, because they didn't turn it in. They didn't let the job know because they knew they would have been let go. that they had been arrested. It was a felony. And baby, they came up there with the box. I'm like, what the hell going on? And it was a background situation. And you know, probably in their mind, they had time, or they would probably try to figure something out when they thought they was gonna be, you know, re-fingerprinted or the background check was gonna be conducted. But no, baby, no, no, no. Hey, allegedly. Hey, Leo lady. Happy Saturday. What girl? Wait a minute. What my boo? Miss HLS done popped up in here. Okay, that girl, the one that took it too far. You think? I think they all share some fault in this triangle situation. Okay, triangular. There's no way I would have gave that man my womb after he played me. Manifest. Baby, it may would have been one of them week nights, manifest. And he was over there talking real good in his deep baritone voice. Girl. But definitely it's very embarrassing. And like I said earlier, my cutoff game is strong. Not saying that I'm not gonna be hurt in her sliding down the wall, but that ninja ain't gonna know in the lady, which in my mind would probably be the side chick. The side chick not gonna know either. Woo, they say woo. Swear to God, I will never Brittany to manifest. My license board is like that, baby. They don't say nothing, nothing. Okay, hey Maggie, welcome to the front porch. They don't say nothing, so you be thinking like, okay, I got time. HR coming with the box. I don't know where the hell they get them boxes from, but we know the lady, the little HR firing lady, and we know the damn box. We be scared as hell. I got PTSD with a box now. I buy beans. She was the one docs the info. Who Miss HLS? I was telling them I didn't know all the historical moments when it come to this situation, but girl, do tell. Your weeknight. Hormones was raging. Okay, ooh, I'm late. Baba lady, you just in time, sis. They say maybe sober. Girl, use a condom. Listen, I would be so embarrassed not clocking my player card. Did he? Girl, you see a box? I buy my beans. I can't. No paper boxes here. I just think when you start some ish, you don't get to dictate my response. That's true. And we do say that, just period. You don't know how someone's gonna respond. We talked about this other day. Kids are not off limits. Some people come for your kids. So, Peyton found out she was pregnant after she found out he cheated. She got pregnant on the birthday trip. Melissa, welcome, welcome. Somebody said that earlier on in the live because I was like, girl, I don't know the timeline and I don't want to be up here lying. Yeah, who docs too? I think Miss HLS is saying that I don't want to call her a side chick because I don't really feel like she was a side chick, but I gotta have a way to identify her without using her name. So the other party, I'm gonna say the other party, I think it's who Miss HLS is saying docs Peyton. Let's see if that's what she's saying. Not a weeknight, a girl. I'm just saying. I've been guilty, but you live and you learn. They keep them boxes in the lock. I want to know because I'm like, dang, where they get them boxes from? It'd be like, we have more if you need them. I'm like, girl, you can have this shit. Be my purse. I'm out of here. Okay, I didn't know that, Melissa. I don't take personal items. Now you know that's me, girl. That's why I said just give me my purse. All this other shit belong to y'all. Yep, got it. Okay. That's the same thing I said. She got pregnant on the birthday trip and found out everything went down. Okay. Okay, thank y'all. Oh wow, I didn't know that. Yikes. Yep, that's what I get from it. Okay, what are your thoughts on the AI channels that pop up after the trial covering timelines in the court documents and text messages? Okay, that's welcome, welcome. That's so psych. Okay. Now, that's why YouTube is over here treating the content creators like we AI. Um, and we know that AI is going to be the new wave, the future, and all of those things. However, they are like literally, to me, watching a lot of the channels and repurposing their content. I don't think it's right. I don't think it's right. Because a lot of people put in a lot of time with their channels. Like me, when I was doing Nesto, like I would get the jail calls, the text messages, the visits. I paid coinage for that. I paid coinage for that. And then I had to go through it, redact things. I had to listen to all them damn calls and take out things that could be, considered doxing. And for someone else to just, AI a ninja. Oh no, I don't like it. Okay, and she's a homeowner, that's public record. And they're talking about doxing of the address. So what do you feel about losing her baby due to stress with to me, again, kids are off limits. If anything, I'm gonna be on the side of the children. And I do think that that is unfortunate. And because Peyton is of a certain age and she was pregnant with multiples, for her to even be in a situation where this affected her. And I'm saying that because that's what she said. She said, because of all of these things going on in results, like cause and effect, it affected her. And that is why she lost her baby due to a lot of these things going on. And I do think that's unfortunate. And I do not believe in bullying. Although I am a content creator, I do not feel like people can't come back and say things to defend themselves or to correct things. Okay. I know some channels feel like, hey, everything's free game. I do have a somewhat of a moral compass. I really do. And that's why I try to make my lives, more where I'm entertaining y'all, trying to be funny, and cut up with y'all in the chat, not so personal. I'm not coming from an angry place. I'm not coming from a place where I'm trying to get you, sucker. I'm not that person, but I just want to talk about things that I watch and give my perspective on it, right or wrong. I know people don't like reaction channels and so on, but I don't give a fuck about that. I'm gonna do what I want to do anyway. But I do feel bad. I do feel bad that that happened. I do. AI channel snap, it gave production. I saw if it's the AI channel that y'all talk about, I saw just me talking about it. If it's the right one, just me as a content creator here on YouTube. The babies were supposed to be born in February, and she had the babies in November. Oh man, Keisha K. Lee was another person that was pregnant and lost her baby due to, and I'm just saying this because this is what the individual said. These are not really my thoughts, due to what they consider being bullied, harassed by reaction channels, commentary channels here on YouTube. What I miss, girl, we popping all around. It's definitely unfortunate. I do feel bad. I do feel bad that that happened to her. But I am a stickler for kids. I'm gonna try to advocate for kids as much as I can. You love reactions. Okay, I have seen the actual court documents, and the AI channel is someone who is connected. Y'all, what is the channel? Y'all, do we need to do a field trip over there to the channel? They're trying to get facts from the court out without dealing with anyone. Oh, trying to strike them. But here's the thing, we can do court documents. We just have to make sure that we're following, because we're on YouTube, Google, rules, regulations, things like that, and then we need to redact things that considered to be doxing, like addresses, phone numbers. Medical records is kind of iffy because we're not the medical provider, right? We're not the medical provider. So HIPAA is kind of between the medical facility provider and the patient. Okay. But because it is kind of like a gray area, I would stay away. I would stay away from that. But I do court documents. I just did something the other day, about a few days ago. Give me the link, y'all. Who got the link? I may have to mod you so you can drop the link in here. We're just going on over there, honey. Okay, this is tragic. Yeah, you hear your baby's heartbeat and then you're already in the hospital. Yeah, on bed rest. That was bed rest. It auto-corrected her. She couldn't go to court, so she sent in a doctor's note. Yeah, that was dirty for old girl to post that. Okay. Yeah, yeah. And it's easy for us to say you need to disconnect and unplug, depending on the person. I've worked with people just to take it away from social media. They're supposed to be on bed rest, and they just can't let the damn job go, y'all. They still trying to remote in from home, and it's like, you're on bed rest, relax, whatever. But sometimes it's just people that just cannot disconnect. I love a good field trip, y'all. What's the name of the channel? After the Receipts. Yikes. It's called, okay. It's called After the Receipts. See, y'all can't drop it in because y'all not mods. Hold on. Let's get over there. Who is this? Oh, this Portia child. Portia was telling us off yesterday. Bye, Portia. I was over at my girl after and she was talking, but I didn't catch the name of the channel. Okay, After the Receipts. I want to make sure I got it right. We may not have time to go on our other little stop, but that's okay. Okay, y'all, it has the green Alvador. Oh yeah, this it. Okay, how long is this? Oh, it's not that long. Let's get it up here. This gonna be my initial reaction, y'all. Look, that's my evil laugh if you didn't know. If one thing to do is commentary, and it's another thing to put people out there. I think so. It is a fine line. I could say it's a fine line, a thin line. Whoever created that channel is close to the situation. Okay. I meant bed rest. I knew it's on the community. It's him. Y'all think he trying to defend himself? Okay, you are exactly right. But certain people will, try to censor you. Yes, they will, and just try to mentor you. That is true. Mention there. And the tagging, the content creators, I don't do that because I'm over here for y'all. I'm not over here to be, connecting with the person that I'm talking about. Okay, so they don't need to know I'm live. They don't need to know I'm doing commentary on them. Now, they happen to, scroll up past the front door porch. They may get their little feelings hurt, but they can't looking for us. We didn't go looking for them. Okay, is it comments over here? 16 comments. Okay, let's blow this up. Oh, girl, they got the bowling alley background back here, girl. We gonna see the damn phone get smashed up, too. This is okay, documentary notice. Okay, we've been put on notice. Girl, I got scared. Y'all got some popcorn?
Every cheating scandal has the same shape. Someone
Charlie got a man voice. It's a man voice.
finds out. Somebody denies it. Somebody else has to live with what's left. But this one took a turn nobody saw coming. The woman who exposed the affair ended up in court, sued by the influencers she tried to warn. Some of you already know this story. You've seen the videos, maybe even read the lawsuit paperwork yourself, picked a side. Others are hearing about it for the first time right now. Either way, this series is built from what's actually been filed and said by both sides, so you can come to your own conclusion. Two people in this story are not public figures. Out of respect for their privacy, we won't be using their full names. This is a privacy distinction, not a judgment on anyone's claims.
Okay. March 2025, baby. Let's take it back to March 2025. Oh, Lord, I'm getting excited.
By this point, Peyton and Dee
Hey,
had keys to each other's
Robin.
places, and he'd started asking about her ring size. This wasn't a casual thing, as far as she knew, but there were already signs she couldn't quite explain. Peyton would later say, in one of her TikTok videos, that Dee kept his phone on Do Not Disturb almost constantly, something that,
Red
by her own account,
flag.
had already started chipping away.
Red flag. Why we grown? We 21 over here. Put that phone on face up and take it off Do Not Disturb. That's a red flag. What is going on? Uh-oh, hold on.
At her trust in him. A few days after Valentine's Day,
Oh, child, they got the little to-do list. This is to-do list? Girl, was this a screenshot he sent? Oh, girl. Call the venue. Okay. Send invites. Oh my God. Okay. Final guest count. Meet with the pastor. Marriage license. Pick up the dress. Book the hotel. Fasting. Pick up rings and honeymoon. Is it in that order? Okay. We at Valentine's Day.
she found a tampon and a pad in the trash at Dee's apartment.
Oh, hell no. He better not have said that was his mama's.
Neither of which were hers. Whatever doubt that raised, it didn't stop things from moving forward. On the night of March 12th,
Damn, I heard of, women leaving panties, but a tampon?
Peyton's 42nd birthday, Dee, then 32, posted a video to his Instagram stories from dinner. The woman caught a glimpse of another guest at the table in a silver dress and texted him the next morning asking who she was. He told her it was a group of 8 people. She didn't believe him, but let it go.
Okay. March 13th. This 2025, y'all. Thursday at 10:28 a.m. Text, audio, receipts, and timelines. Okay. Okay. Why you texting me like I did something to you, though? We already talked about these things, and we was in agreement about that. So who was the woman sitting at the table with the silver dress on? Sitting at the table across from you in the silver sparkly Happy New Year's outfit. You said it was a group dinner. It literally looked like it was a party for 2. Like it was just you and 2 at the table. It was like that was edited. That was edited on I did a little editing. It was like 8 people. Oh, okay. I'll let it go. Ain't nobody in that seat next to that girl. And I don't believe you at all. But I'm gonna let it go. Girl.
But let it go. She had no way of knowing yet that the woman in the silver dress was Peyton. A few days later, still not knowing any of this, Peyton and Dee traveled to Jamaica together to continue the birthday celebration. In a
Did they
vlog from
stay at the same place Gina stayed at?
that trip, Peyton said Dee told her directly that he really loved her.
Okay. Who paid for the trip? Who paid for the trip? Do we know?
There's a popular belief about how this all came to light. That Peyton showing Dee's face in her own videos is what exposed
Oh
it.
my.
That's not what actually happened.
Hey, Jamie.
The connection traces back to that Instagram story Dee posted himself, not Peyton's content. The woman herself had never even watched Peyton's content. That was the mother, not her.
Oh, what a when they say the world is small, the world is small. Dang, what a coincidence that her mom was a PayPal.
The doubt didn't go away for the woman.
Let's pause because they're not reading. We want to read them. Okay, good morning, sunshine. The fact that you are texting me telling me you never listened to my audio like I knew you wouldn't. LOL, shaking my head. Please listen to the audio I sent you with love and take care. I can't do this. I just don't trust you. And I believe you have someone else. Even if I did, what that got to do with us? I'm equal opportunity over here. I'm about that poly life. What it do?
By March 27th, she was telling D outright that she believed he had someone else. He denied it. 2 days later, on March 29th.
No, wait a minute, baby. Y'all, you slaying these text messages, okay? I'm far from a player from the Himalaya, but okay, if that's how you feel, then I got options over here. You saw the trash can. Just focus on you spending all your time with. Clearly, that means more to you than I am. Sure, that has been around longer than I have. You've never had to entertain me if you already had somebody and I will have faded into the background. What? Time away from that you would have cared about me enough to not put me in this type of position. But I see I can never put anything past anyone. If you ain't looking at them, baby, they cheating, they lying. I thought you were different, but I'm not upset. And it's all good. I hope everything works out for you. Player from the Himalaya. Girl, what?
2 days later, on March 29th, after talking with him for hours, she confronted him again, questioning if he was talking to someone else. He denied that too. That night, she went through everyone D followed on Instagram herself, and it led her straight to Peyton's account.
Oh, really?
Just before 10 p.m., she found her answer there. A photo of Peyton in a silver dress. The same.
Girl, you should have put that damn dress through Google. That probably would have sent you right over there in 5 damn seconds. But you know I'm a Samsung girl. She may be a iPhone girly, you know. But baby, you should have put that in Google. You would have saved a lot of damn time. You dirty bitch. You big fat dirty ass liar. I got something for your ass. Fake ass bitch ass. Really in a relationship with Peyton Marie Charles and still messing with other bitches is insane. I got your ass. Don't worry. You got the right one, you nasty biatch. Having real shit with me? I don't know. What's the RS, y'all? You're a nasty bitch. Having raw. Oh, Lord. Having a raw vegan diet with me? Oh, Lord.
Same dress from that dinner 3 weeks earlier. She confronted D immediately, naming Peyton outright. And that's when he accused her of stalking him.
Oh, wait, why? Why? You stalking me. Don't come over here like you just talking sense. Why continuously reach out to me knowing you have a whole girlfriend? Boy, stop lying in these text messages to cover your tracks. Please. But it seems like something's missing.
In that same
It's the you got mail notification for me. Okay, you don't even know me like that. Okay, according to Peyton, what we just listened to, under oath, right hand raising, left hand on the Bible, it had only been 2 months. We're at March 29th now, okay? I know enough to know that you a liar, cheater, heartbreaker, and I don't, I lost track. And you don't respect women. All you want to do is be in the spotlight. Girl, what?
Conversation, she told him she actually fell for Peyton. She knew, because the mother watched Peyton's content.
Okay, that poor lady has made videos before about how her exes have done her. And I know this because my mom watches her. My mom loves to watch her. And here you are over here cheating on her. It just goes to show it doesn't matter how pretty a woman is and what she has. You men and are always going to be liars and cheaters. Oh, Lord.
Peyton had made videos before about how past exes had treated her. And here he was doing the same thing to her.
Well, y'all don't know. I had to put some stank on it.
Around 2 hours later,
Okay,
right
they say
before
our
midnight,
phone got Google
she
too.
sent Peyton a message herself, saying
Okay.
she'd been
You go down in the DMs. You go down in the DMs. Check your DMs. He a cheater. Someone posted about last night. Did you see her stories? You need to know the truth. I'm a woman's woman.
seeing the same man. The man they're both involved with might not be telling either of them the truth. Early the next morning, the woman followed up with another message. This one opening with, "I see you blocked me," saying Peyton would find out who he'd really been seeing.
And I'm really trying to cuss like how I'm thinking she mad,
And that it had been going on for 2 months.
2 months.
Around the same time, comments started showing up under a video Peyton had posted on Instagram.
Okay, girl, they don't want to screenshot of Peyton Instagram. Okay. Please check your. Okay, they blacked out the names. Okay, that's so nice. Please check your DM. He's a cheater. Please check your DMs. Please, 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 girl. All this in 1 week. Girl, let that man cheat in peace. I got other shit to do, like eat ice cream.
Separately under a hairstylist collaborative reel that wasn't even hers to control. The same line, over and over. Check your DMs. He's a cheater. Peyton ended up taking her own video down. In the lawsuit, Peyton would later describe this as the woman taunting her to respond.
Okay,
For 2 days.
so this is what y'all was telling me, Patty, and Brittany. Okay, the lawsuit was filed way before certain things happen. Okay, factual background. On or about March 29th, 2025, defendant operating under the social media handle, okay, they redacted that for privacy, began engaging in a pattern of harassment, stalking against plaintiff via a social media, including repeat and unwanted direct messages through Instagram and TikTok, also involving her mother operating under social, and that's redacted as well, okay? Okay, this harassment went on publicly. Okay, 2 days. I'm gonna skip forms even when I made attempt to block. I'm assuming it's to block the messages or the defendant's messages or baby whoever messages. They message from another platform. Okay, 2 days on defendant, she proceeds to taunt me to respond. So sounds like Peyton did not want these messages. And y'all know when y'all at somebody, you get a notification, through that platform and through your messages. Okay. So when y'all message me on when it's the video, once the video's uploaded, not while we're in the live, I get those messages on my email. I get a notification, YouTube, Denny, just, left a comment. So she may have been getting double message and also in the DM. Okay?
Days straight, even after being blocked. That same stalker accusation from D, back on March 29th, was the first time that word comes up anywhere in this story. It wouldn't be the last.
Okay.
D keeps repeating it to police. What follows is a reenactment of Peyton's own account, drawn from her now deleted 2-part TikTok storytime series, How I Found Out My Man of God Was Cheating.
See,
I kept his face off my channel the whole time we've been together, almost 7 months by then. But in my most recent vlog at the time, the one from our trip to Chicago, where we went to get our dog, I finally felt solid enough to show his face to my audience. Right before church that Sunday, I unlocked my phone, and the first thing I saw was a comment under my hairstylist.
Yeah.
Somebody saying D was a cheater, telling me to check my DMs.
She actually did her due diligence, okay? Just like the lady with the HR situation where she was doing all this for a co-worker. Like, baby, you did your part, move on.
About all of it. He called her a stalker and blocked her from my phone. I had an attitude all day, couldn't move past it. Then I'm going through my DMs, just reading birthday wishes.
And I mean, this is a person that is a stranger to you, and if this happened, how would you feel? Just take Peyton up out of it. Just look at it from a personal standpoint. If all of a sudden you are being bombarded, if this is what happened, with a whole bunch of messages from a stranger. You know, maybe a few, but okay, when does it comes like kind of creepy? Maybe 25 messages, 10 messages. Like, girl, I saw your first your 1 through 10 messages. I don't care. Let the man cheat in peace. I don't know. But when does it become creepy? Because we do have these other individuals that can become obsessed.
It's on my dog. And there it is, near the top. A message from someone I talked to since
Yeah, I'm
2021.
definitely gonna look into
The
it.
mother, it turns out, telling me her daughter had just found out we were both seeing the same man. I called him downstairs. He's still calling her a stalker. By Monday, he's acting like nothing happened. If I have ever met a narcissist or the devil, it would be him. He hit
And
me
I feel like when he was talking to her in their messages, when she was confronting him through the messages, and that's just through the messages. I mean, she didn't make reference to them actually having a face-to-face encounter or argument, to discuss him cheating. So was he really like coming to see her, or this was their preferred method of communicating through text messages? Because he was kind of, to me, very vague and not trying to implicate himself too much in the messages and shifting the blame to her, kind of saying she was crazy and he know what she was talking about.
up asking me to shoot a music video
Calculating.
with him. Like the last day didn't happen. He kept telling me not to worry about it, that he'd handle it. And when that didn't work, he brought up an old argument we'd already settled, something I'd already apologized for. It felt like deflection, plain and simple, and it made me want to find out more on my own. That's when I started looking for myself. I posted a video of my dog, nothing serious, and noticed comments flagged for review on a dog video. I opened them, and it's her, telling me in detail that they'd been seeing each other for 2 months unprotected, that he'd been
We gotta add the unprotected in there. Okay. She said raw dog in her.
lying to her about having a girlfriend the whole time. I sent it straight to him, and I kept wondering, why was she putting all this out in public? Why wasn't she even trying to keep it private? I went to my private messages, which I never check, and there were long messages from her. When the screenshots she sent through Instagram weren't going through, I gave her my actual number so she could text them to my phone
Oh God, why?
instead. She mentioned finding a lash
Even if they didn't have anything going on, I ain't got time to be dealing with no crazy obsessive individual. So I'm gonna break up with him on GP for just that. Like, you got a stalker.
at his apartment. I'd already asked him if anyone had been in his house. He said no. But I'm someone who leaves lashes everywhere I go.
Peyton, the one left the tampon in the trash can.
I knew immediately she wasn't lying. Her dates lined up exactly with the nights we weren't together. The nights we'd been arguing, or I was out of town, or it was that time of the month. If even one of her dates had landed on a night I knew for a fact I was with him,
You
I
think
believed
so?
him. None of them did. I spoke to him while he was at work. Even with everything I'd already seen that morning, I made myself stay calm on this one. I read him every message. He tried the same deflection again, going back to that old argument, but it didn't work the second time around. He should have won an award for how good he acted. He went as far as to claim she'd faked the screenshots herself, staged the whole thing like it was something out of a daytime drama. He wanted to post me on his page, make it official to everyone that we were solid. I told him straight, it felt convenient, considering everything that had just come out. I wasn't trying to talk emotionally anymore, just logically. I told him I'd come by later so we could actually sit down and talk it through.
This is too much talking for me on all parties.
Buried in that same Monday exchange, something else surfaces.
Okay. Question. Were you over his house a few days after Valentine's Day on your period and left a tampon and a pad in the trash? Did you all have STX in your period? Now, wait a minute. Do you want me to know that this man is a cheater, a liar, or you want to know about my damn sex life? Because this is a little over the top. What? No, ma'am. Wow, I'm on birth control. Haven't had one in a year.
Peyton asked the woman directly about the tampon and pad she'd found in the trash at Dee's apartment back in February.
Hey, the one.
Did she leave them after being intimate on her period? The woman's answer comes back fast. No, ma'am. She explains why she's so certain.
Oh, that's another one.
She's been on birth control for a year, with no period to speak of. The exchange raises another unanswered question.
She got that IUD.
If the woman says the items weren't hers, it leaves open the possibility that someone else had been at the apartment. Whether that's true isn't resolved by the record.
It was his grandmama.
Filed 4.5 months later, Peyton characterized all of the woman's texts.
Okay. Defendant, operating under the social media handle that's been redacted, began engaging in a pattern of harassment and stalking against plaintiff via a social media, including repeat and unwanted direct message through Instagram and TikTok. Well, did you tell her to stop? Did she tell her to stop? Like, ma'am, noted, clocked. Please stop. Okay. Right. She was doing too much. If you have to look for proof of cheating, you need to move on. Okay. Yeah. Not the grandmama.
Not just that Monday exchange, as stalking and harassment. What happened on March 31st?
Girl, what happened?
The same day they'd spent hours.
Yeah, we still in March. I'm sorry, y'all. We still in March. Wait a minute. Okay, on or about March 31st, 2025, the defendant and plaintiff's boyfriend got into an altercation at a public venue in Addison, Texas, and police were called. Defendant showed up to an agreed upon location to discuss the matter in a civil manner in hopes to cease all contact and harassment. However, when the defendant arrived, she was irate and yelling obscenities at the plaintiff's partner, as well as throwing furniture at him. Defendant was expelled from the venue and locked out while the police were called by management. When the police arrived, plaintiff's boyfriend reported defendant for stalking, and the defendant reported plaintiff partner for assault. No arrests were made, as plaintiff's boyfriend chose not to press charges against the defendant for the assault, and police did not observe the plaintiff's partner assaulting the defendant. On camera, despite her allegations, both parties, including plaintiff, were banned from the venue as a means of goodwill after the defendant shared she did not have money to replace her broken phone. Plaintiff offered to replace the defendant's phone that was destroyed by the plaintiff's partner during the altercation. Baby, they went to Metro PCS, where the plaintiff paid $900 for a new replacement iPhone. Child, not the prepaid services. What y'all talking about in this chat? No, she continued to get information. The bowling alley. Yes, this was the bowling alley. Shaking my head. Look how the story, it's definitely changed in the case document versus the TikTok story. And that's true because I actually reacted to the TikTok story. So you're right. So, yes, PMC lied to us about the cops. Exactly. And see, this is why we stay unbiased when we do not know all the facts legally, okay, from all parties, because sometimes it could be, spirit towards one individual's, what they can remember, what they've documented, and what's on the motherfucking police body cams, okay? I'm just saying.
Texting depends entirely on whether you read the lawsuit or hear how Peyton herself.
To me, initially, it came off as if Teacher Bay was the one that was irate, and he was the one that tried to attack the other party. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. So it kind of made me feel like, damn, what he acting crazy for? If you don't have nothing to hide and she truly is stalking you, why would you, be so angry and want to harm her, assault her?
Described it. In the lawsuit, Peyton says the woman showed up to discuss the matter in a civil manner in hopes to cease all contact and harassment.
Cutting up with Britt.
But once there, she arrived irate, yelling, throwing furniture, and had to be banned from the venue. What follows is a reenactment of Peyton's own account, drawn from her now deleted 2-part TikTok storytime series. How I found out my man of God was cheating.
Man of God? Is he God or a man of God?
Before I ever reached out to her, I'd already crashed out on him. Told him I'd be at his house when he got off work, since I still had a key.
Okay, thank you.
Once I calmed down, I reached out to her myself, asked if she'd want to meet so we could talk without him gaslighting either of us. Because what he'd been telling me about her flat out didn't...
Y'all, what is all this talking about? Are we in April? I mean, damn, March was hell. I'm just saying, like, what is all this talking about?
Match the screenshots she'd already sent. She said yes. And look, he's a Libra. In my experience, Libras never beat a lying allegation. Whatever lie they're telling, they'll take it straight to the grave. The plan was to meet at his apartment, but he'd already been scared by my threat, so he changed it. Told me to follow him to a bowling alley instead. I didn't even know the name of the place, so I had to send her my location once we got there. I figured one of two things would happen when she showed up. He'd walk out, or he'd deny everything and play it off like she was obsessed with him. So when we started bowling, I kept my dog close the whole time. I wasn't about to let D walk off with him. We made a bet. If he won, he had to tell the truth. I figured he'd win easily enough.
Okay, I'm a little confused. Is she saying that her and Teacher Bay D set this up with the young lady? I'm confused, y'all, because I thought it was Peyton and the other party that set this up to confront D, aka Teacher Bay. I'm getting a little confused.
I was bowling with a dog in one hand and a ball in the other. Either way, it didn't matter. What he didn't know was that the real reveal was already on its way. She was already heading there. While I was up, he grabbed my phone behind my back. I didn't notice until later. He called her and told her if she walked in, he'd kill her.
What?
Then he put my phone down like nothing happened.
What? He had your password, Peyton, and she still came? The other party still came, regardless if it came from Peyton phone or Teacher Bay phone. I'm not coming, baby. That's no. That means for me not to show up. You talking about unaliving me? Oh, baby, I'm not coming.
I turned around and they were already fighting. She picked up a chair and thrown it at him. He was trying to break her phone, her keys, anything she had on her. The whole time, he kept calling her a stupid stalker B over and over. The staff stepped in to break it up. It was a Monday afternoon. There was nobody else in that bowling alley but us and the employees. When they put her out and locked the doors, he turned to me and said, "That man is dangerous." He told me, if he goes to jail, I know who did it. We sat down. I told him this wasn't supposed to go like this. I just wanted the truth, with her standing right there with receipts. When police showed up, he told them she was a stalker, that she followed us there. I just looked at him. I already knew the truth by then. So watching him lie that convincingly to an officer's face was something else entirely. They separated us for statements. I told him straight. I was the girlfriend, and what they walked in on was him fighting with the woman he'd been cheating on me with. They asked if I'd seen him assault her. Her mouth was bleeding. I told them no, I hadn't seen that part. What I saw was him going after her phone and her keys. And then they said the cameras didn't show him assaulting her, so no arrests were made. Both of them got banned from the venue.
Both of them? They said all y'all got banned, not just them two. Okay, now she didn't say that part about calling out the name. And my thing is, you allegedly told that lady to come down there, and he texted her and said he was going to unalive her, yet she still came down there. That doesn't... And then you told them that you was the girlfriend. What did he say? Did he say you was the girlfriend number one and she was girlfriend number two? Like, girl, where did we get the rankings from?
Me too, somehow. I still don't know what I did. Afterward, I walked over to her, asked if she was okay. She told me she never thought he'd put his hands on her. I told her to meet me at Metro PCS, and I bought her a new phone since he had broken hers during the fight.
Did you get a refund?
We ended up sitting in the parking lot there for a while afterward, and the things she told me lined up with things he told me privately, things a stranger wouldn't know. That's when I realized neither of us had really meant anything to him. We were both just in the same boat.
That's the account Peyton gave, in her own words, months before any lawsuit existed.
Okay.
But here's where it gets complicated. Even Peyton wasn't spared by her own telling. She says she got banned too and wondered why. The lawsuit tells it differently. It says only the woman and the boyfriend were banned.
Okay. When the police arrived, the plaintiff's boyfriend reported defendant for stalking, and defendant reported the plaintiff's partner for assault. No arrests were made, as the plaintiff's boyfriend chose not to press charges against the defendant for the assault, and the police did not observe plaintiff's partner assaulting the defendant on the camera despite her allegations. Well, what happened to her mouth? So only Teacher Bay and the other party was banned. Peyton was not. Peyton was over there holding her dog. Okay. And Peyton, did you get your $900 back from him?
Peyton, it says, was not. There's another detail the two accounts don't agree on. Peyton's account has the woman picking up a chair and throwing it at Dee.
And none of that was on camera. Okay. Okay, this was filed August 25th. Remember, this happened in March of 2025. Okay. Okay. I'm not gonna read that part. The defendant's timeline of events. When defendant arrived at the bowling alley. Okay, no commentary. When the look, I gotta tell myself no commentary, just read. When defendant arrived at the bowling alley, defendant received a call from the plaintiff's phone number, believing it was the plaintiff. Defendant answered, only to hear Mr. Teacher Bay threaten to unalive her. As the defendant entered the building, Mr. Teacher Bay emerged, physically attacked her, destroyed her phone, seized her keys, and attempted to damage them. He cursed, spat, and threw a chair during the attack. Plaintiff stood by without intervening to stop the assault. Okay, baby, you came down there on the behalf of another woman to strain the man, and you thought she was finna jump in there. She tried to tag Peyton in there. Peyton said, I got my damn dog. Okay, the bowling alley staff called the po-pos. Despite the violent nature of the attack, Mr. Teacher Bay was not arrested. Defendant believes the plaintiff interfered and minimized Mr. Teacher Bay's action. As she later stated, Mr. Teacher Bay blamed her, if he were to be jailed. See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, y'all about to lose y'all job over some YouTube mess. Now, the girl texted Peyton's phone while she was in the boat, and the guy saw the text. He texted the girl from the phone. According to this second one, which I think I may be behind in the chat, she also received a phone call. He texted the girl from the phone, and he found out about the setup. It's a setup. It's a stick up. The moment he choked that lady in the bowling alley, that would have been enough for me to leave his ass alone. Even the employee at the bowling alley said, ma'am, he's trouble. Get the hell away. Okay, he didn't press charges since he was going to keep cheating. That part simply, he had to keep the doors open, okay? I must have missed that part where she lied to the police. It kind of seemed as if Peyton was trying not to volunteer, that she told this young lady about the location, and they planned to set old boy up and confront him. It kind of seemed like Peyton left that out to act as if this lady really was stalking him and just showed up there after he told her, he texted her from her phone. And then this young lady is saying that she also received a phone call. So that's kind of not adding up. So I think that's what she's saying. Okay, I would have left both of them right there with your dog. You would have took it. I'm not getting it either. I'm trying here, y'all. If he told someone that he would unalive them, I would have never messed with him as a woman. That's true, because you have to, if you say that to and about her, you would definitely say it to and about me. This some high school-ish. Tell him, Jamie. Okay, it was a scheme that Todd set up. What?
Well, it could have been a scheme that Todd set up for him to come to you with the bush. Well, it could have been a scheme that Todd set up for him to come to you with the bush.
The woman's own filed account says the opposite.
And also what she said, while the young lady, the other party, is saying while all this was going on, Peyton was there looking. She never tried to intervene, try to de-escalate the situation. But when the police came, Peyton said she didn't see anything. So I think that's what they're trying to point out in the chat. Correct me if I'm wrong.
That as soon as she walked through the door, D approached and attacked her himself, cursing, spitting, throwing chairs. According to that same filed account, the conversation Peyton described in the Metro PCS parking lot wasn't actually where it ended.
Inside, baby.
Sitting in
They in Peyton's car.
the car afterward, Peyton called D on speakerphone. He denied everything and called the woman a liar and a stalker again. This time with the woman listening. The woman believed in that moment that Peyton had finally recognized the truth. The woman also alleges that Peyton minimized what happened during her statement to police, which she believes contributed to no arrest being made. Peyton disputes portions of the woman's account. The official incident report tells its own part of the story. Filed with the Addison Police Department, it identifies the venue as Bolero. The report lists 3 criminal offenses connected to that day: assault by contact, a terroristic threat against a family or household member, specifically 2 separate threats to take her life, and criminal mischief for the destruction of her iPhone. The responding officer documented Peyton herself as a witness to the incident. No arrests were made that day.
She ain't see nothing.
But the
Peyton told them people she ain't see nothing, and he was the one using her phone.
Were on the record. A separate account surfaced afterward from a
okay. It depends what you think crazy is. I mean, did she come in there like a bat out of hell? Yes, but she had a reason to. There's also a third girl involved. She wasn't there, but that other lady, he was messing with as well. That man also had the nerve to get in my face after I told him it was embarrassing. He would talk like a woman like that. And she's trying to say talk to a woman like that. That Peyton chick or whatever just saw and stood there all quiet next to him as he was cursing this other lady out. They got kicked out. They got banned.
And who said he worked at the bowling alley and witnessed the incident directly, posting under his own name, not anonymously. By his telling, D was the one cursing and screaming at the woman in the doorway, while Peyton stood by silently and said nothing. He said D even got in his own face after he told D it was embarrassing to talk to a woman that way. He also raised a detail. Neither side is mentioned elsewhere. A third woman, not present that day, who he claimed D had also been involved with. His account is unverified, but he knew both the exact city and the name of the bowling alley before that information surfaced anywhere else.
Oh, wow. They got the lane rules over here. Okay, no outside food or drinks. No profanity, no loitering, having fun. Baby, they broke all the damn rules.
A third woman, not present that day. The name of the bowling alley showed D reaching out to, and the name of the bowling alley before that information surfaced anywhere else. There's one more detail from the woman's own exhibits.
Okay. And this is from the other parties. These are her receipts. You trying to come out, I might come outside. LOL. Yeah, it's gonna be my birthday, so you should. Whatever this was, the story's unavailable. Sexy. Thank you. Kissy face, red lipstick emoji.
Instagram messages show D reaching out to her, expressing interest as far back as 2022, almost 3 years.
Oh, well, you know, I'ma say if they were involved in 2022, why are we talking on Instagram? Why haven't we exchanged phone numbers at this point? It kind of seems kind of casual. He said you coming over Are we still on for dinner? He said you trying to come out, like hang out publicly. So maybe it wasn't that deep in 2022. Because baby, why are we talking on social media? If we are, trying to move or progress towards a relationship, or if we had something more going on. Okay. And then there's like maybe September 15th, and then maybe a whole month later. It just sounds like he may have just been in the DMs, okay? To me. But they were communicating, okay?
Before any of this came to a head, that cuts directly against Dee's account that she was the one pursuing him. Months later, during discovery, request for admission, 13.
Okay. RFA number and sworn denial. Plaintiff's public video admission. So, okay, so the videos were admitted, baby. It was discovery. Okay. Number 3, denied. Defendant says she was coming to her as a woman. 13/14, deny hearing her partner threaten to unalive the defendant. Okay. 15, denied stating she watched her partner lie to the police. 74, denied stating publicly that defendant was not lying. Number 1, denied being told of partners cheating. 50/50, 50/51, denied wanted to meet defendant's mother for dinner. Okay. Plaintiff public video admission. The woman came to me as a woman. They're saying that Peyton denied, that. Okay. He called the girl and told her, if you come here, I'm going to kill, unalive you. Peyton said she hear no evil, see no evil. He really just made all of this stuff up. I watched a lot of the Lifetime movies. Peyton told the police, I was holding my dog. When she said she found a lash at his house, I said, this girl not lying. Peyton denied publicly stating, this. I found out my boyfriend of God has been cheating on me. Denied being told the partner cheating. Say she didn't know he was cheating. She found out at the bowling alley. Transcripts. Plaintiff explicitly tells her audience that she wants to meet the mother and have a family dinner. Denied wanted to meet family dinner. Mother for dinner. Excuse me, mother for dinner. Okay?
In 14, asked Peyton whether she heard Dee make that threat. Her signed responses said she did not.
Hey, Miss
Earlier,
E.
however, in her own public retelling of events, she described him making that statement from her phone.
I'm
Those two
trying not
accounts
to
appear
say
difficult to
that,
reconcile.
Dick Marion.
For a few days after, the two women texted like allies.
They not
Each
trying to
one
be
believing the
checking
truth.
IG like I'm on the damn track. Like, what the hell?
About Dee was finally exposed.
Oh man, I can't see that. I know you don't know me like that. But if you need me for anything, I am here 100. Okay? Thank you, love. You're welcome. Being a teacher, I have a lot of freedom. So if you ever need to text or call me, I'm available at any time. Smooches. Okay? And there is a screenshot from the police department, Victims and Family Violent Crimes Unit, badge number 292, baby.
And that they both moved on from him for good. The woman went further still.
Okay, thank you, babe. The district attorney's office is going to be emailing me. I just got off the phone with them because I am filing a restraining order against him. I'm scared of him. I have notified all the police that work at my school, and I have shown them his picture because he knows where I work. So they are going to be patrolling all this month to make sure they don't see him. I'm sorry this happened to you. We're both victims. That man was going to drag us to the pits of hell. Okay? He was going to drag us both through the fire. But God said no. Also, don't worry, I have not put your name on any of my police report stuff and restraining orders, just so you know. Thank you, boo.
She filed for a restraining order against him and personally notified the police at her own school, showing them his photo, since he knew exactly where she worked. She made a point of telling Peyton she kept her name off all of it. The police report, the restraining order, respecting Peyton's privacy even then.
Your ex-husband is a Libra,
Later in her YouTube
aka
vlog that covered the
Libra.
last few days, Peyton talked about it more openly. She and Dee had been talking about marriage, about building a life together.
Girl, he
And this had
over here
broken that completely.
recycling rings. Talking about marrying somebody. She talking about Libra.
He kept reaching out, apologizing, even bringing up couples counseling. He admitted he shouldn't have entertained the woman's
Oh,
messages
baby, I ain't see the gods playing back here.
at all, but stuck to the stalker story for the rest.
I'm sorry.
She didn't know what to do with any of it. And as angry as she was, she said she could tell from the woman's own messages that she'd had real feelings for D too, that she was just as hurt. She also said she'd never been the other woman in
almost
anyone's
done, y'all.
relationship and never gone to a woman to tell her what her own man was doing. This was new territory for her too. She also argued D should have considered that any woman approaching him, even one of her own fans, could have been a test she'd set up herself,
Not a fan.
just to see if he'd take the bait. Either way, she said, his willingness to respond proved the point. More broadly, she said people shouldn't play games with someone's emotions at all. You never really know what someone else is carrying. She said this wasn't a typical player P situation. This time, she said she couldn't find a way to make light of it.
Hey,
She
Malish.
thought it was specifically because another woman had come to her directly. If she'd found out through her own digging instead,
They talking about the men, not the female Libras.
she thinks she would have handled it more like her usual self. She reiterated how much her ego was bruised.
Oh, not your ego.
By the following Sunday, Peyton said that she ran into D at church. And he
Girl, y'all, did y'all go talk to the pastor? Child, what? It's time to change churches.
finally told her the truth.
Do they have different like services, 9:45, 11:45, girl? We gotta switch it up.
And admitted everything. Something he wouldn't do anywhere except on church grounds.
Oh God, these ninjas be doing too much. One thing a ninja gonna do is lie and cry and claim they've been delivered.
Scrolling back through her own DMs around the same time, Peyton found something that stunned her. The mother had first messaged her 5 years earlier, back in
5 years earlier.
2020, asking her to support her daughter's page.
Oh, so
5 years later,
she got social media?
that daughter turned out to be the woman D cheated with. And she made one thing clear. Betrayal gets treated the same no matter who it's from. Romantic partner or close friend, it doesn't matter. If someone betrays her, she cuts them off completely.
Maybe this can't be cutting off.
The messages that began with a warning had become police reports, public videos, and eventually court filings. For a brief moment, it seemed these two women had reached the same conclusion about the man at the center of it all. But stories don't always end where the truth first comes to light. Sometimes, that's where they're only beginning. In the days that followed, something changed.
What?
What had looked, from the outside, like an alliance between them began to fracture. And what started as two women searching for the truth
What changed? Guys, what do y'all think changed?
would eventually become a legal battle between them. Episode 2 follows that shift, and the path from two women who'd seemed like allies to opposing sides in court.
Okay. What do y'all think changed? Because that's probably where I'm lost at too. It sounds like, y'all were still communicating, y'all were still collecting receipts, still trying to confront him. He finally confessed, baby, over there on pew number 19, in the Church of Lies in Christ. He finally said, he was messing with her. She's not a stalker. She is not crazy. He did say he was gonna unalive her, because I'm saying if he confessed, baby, he laid it out. He said, Father, I'm here to confess my sins, okay, to the priest at this point. But what changed? That's what I guess part 2 I'm ready to see. Okay. You in the bushes. Thank you, AI channel. Okay, thank you for bringing the receipts. Let me link it. Let me link it in the chat. Okay. Let's do that. I'm here. I'm ready for part 2 because I want to know when things shifted, when things allegedly changed. I'm ready because they got the receipts, baby. They're coming with the receipts. So we have something to match things up to behind the scenes, and it sounds like they have the court documents as well. Okay, it became a competition. Okay, competition between girlfriend number 1 and girlfriend number 2. Okay. Peyton was never done with him, so she just wanted to make sure the other girl was. So you thinking the shift was when girlfriend number 2 figured out that Peyton was just trying to eliminate her so she could have him all to herself. He wouldn't let his main chick go. I'm calling her, and the only reason I'm calling her girlfriend number 2 is because she don't have a public platform. That's the only reason. Not that I feel she was a side chick, or anything like that. Then she had a spite baby. They have revenge babies too. I think both the women were done, but one woman always goes back. That's true. Peyton stayed with him, and that's what changed. Okay, I could see that. Also, things changing because girlfriend number 2 was done with him, and she learned that Peyton was still with him. So maybe she felt a little played or whatever. Okay, that girl got mad when she found out Peyton was pregnant. Okay, I can see that. The Holy United Lies in Christ, honey. What? Oh, my mule. Why I sling this peen. Missionary. Okay, Apostle Sescate Tabernacle. Girl. Peyton is number 2. They were competing. Okay, he was with both of them. I agree with that. And that's the only explanation. Okay, Peyton was the side chick. He had been messing with the other lady. Yeah, she had her DMs from 2022 now. I don't know if they ever met up. Okay, but she did have her DMs. That was it. Yeah, that was good. Okay, let's listen to Peyton one more time. Let me scroll it back to the beginning. Okay, this from the Instagram for the ones that probably came in late and did not see or hear it. Okay, and how you get the side chick pregnant? Y'all know the main chick go to side chick and the side chick become the main chick. Okay, she said she got him. Okay, let me change this one out. Instagram. There we go. That girl wasn't done with him. Peter Guns married his side. Yep, Amina. And had kids with her Potar.
Or not.
Let me go back.
Bald head.
Uh-oh.
So while this big bird brain bald headed broke bum worried about me and so obsessed with me and if I won my case or not, ma'am, worry about whether you're going to jail. Talking about I'm going to hell where you're going to jail and you're going to be there before I get there because I got 40 more years before God decides up or down.
They said she was promised
1 foot in the door already. And for the people in the back that wants to know if I won or lost, I won $1, and so did she. She made the case about a man, so the judge felt like it was.
But it is about a man.
And gave us both $1. She got on the stand talking about how she thought she was going to build a life with my baby daddy and they was going to be in a relationship and she was trying to help him get on in her school. And she devastated after only dealing with him and having sex with him for 2 months.
Now, receipts channel. Okay. I'm going to need you to pull that one out of the court documents. After the receipts, please do your big one. I want to see the transcript on that part.
Even the judge said, how you devastated after 2 months? And she went with it. That's the gag.
There's no
Completely
wrong with
ignoring that this girl called and left me a voicemail threatening me while I was pregnant. Completely ignoring that she posted a public audio to her Instagram threatening to beat me the fuck up while I was pregnant. Completely ignoring that this girl admitted
him, her
on the
baby daddy.
record under oath that the reason she filed a restraining order against my child's father wasn't because she was in immediate danger, but
And just for the ones that do not know, like Miss E, I screen recorded this yesterday. Peyton had posted it like at 6 hours at that point, and I realized I wasn't coming back. So I went ahead and went back over there and screen recorded it. And I wish I could give credit to the person that dropped this tea in my chat on yesterday, but I forgot their name. But you know who you are. If you in here, baby, drop down so I can give you credit on this one, because I was not looking for Peyton or checking for her on yesterday until you asked about the lawsuit. And it ain't no Diddy over here. I don't gotta be dancing in the damn video. I give credit where credit is due.
because she was mad at him for sending me a screenshot. Completely ignoring that the same day at midnight, November 17th, when she filed that I practiced witchcraft and was attempting to hack her phone from the hospital bed. Later that day, Legacy's heart stopped. My blood pressure spiked to a 190 over 100, and Legacy's heart stopped, completely ignoring it because she got in court and made it about a man.
It was sexy, sexy.
Whole time I'm in the hospital. The old lady online making videos saying I done had my baby. I had my baby. How would she know I had my baby? She making videos saying I had my baby. How would this lady know I had my baby? She making videos saying I'm in the hospital on bed rest because the girl done posted my doctor's note into the public record for everybody online to post saying that I'm not pregnant because the doctor's note date wrong on the due date. So now the public know what hospital I'm in. The public know I'm on bed rest. The public know, whoever looking at the case, that I'm not home. They done already doxed my address, so my house could have got broken into. I'm having anxiety. I asked them, could they discharge me just so I could go home and check on my house?
Police, Peyton.
All of this going on while I'm pregnant in the hospital, supposed to stay calm. As far as my child's father, trust me, if I could sue him, I would. If there was a cognizable cause of action where I could sue him, I absolutely would. Because he is the cause of all this. He is the common denominator. It's a triangle. Him, her, and the old lady. All supposed to be people of God, women of God, men of God. All supposed to be righteous, holier than thou, people of God. But all have allowed themselves to be vessels for demons to use them to attack me, to kill, steal, and destroy.
They say sue for child support. Okay. So I just want to run that back after we did a reaction to the receipts channel. They say, girl, get your child support. Okay, she has no accountability. Okay, that man should have been protecting you, Peyton. Yeah, but he over there texting old girl and taking screenshots of Peyton's medical information and sending it to her, because I don't feel like a nurse or the doctor, anyone that worked at that facility did that. I believe he did it. Okay. In the triangular, it's between you, old girl, and teacher babe. Don't do that. Don't do that. I don't feel bad for Peyton. I feel bad that a child was lost due to all of these shenanigans, but the adults need to let this shit go, you know? Brittany, she's a liar. Right, let's see what she blaming that lady instead of him. Yeah, it's between y'all. I mean, because if that other content creator just stopped doing, content right now, you know what I mean? It sounds like it's still gonna be an issue with old girl, teacher babe, and Peyton. You know what I'm saying? It's too much. My second part, let me see how long we been on here. I'll get this probably about 15 more minutes that I wanted to share with y'all was another case amongst content creators. Let me drop this in the chat too. That went, you know, the wrong way. What I need? Oh, I need to go over there today. Hold on. Hey, Jay Vickers, how are you? But does Pay have some smoke for Teacher Bay? She said if she could sue him, she would. I'm just like, baby, I would go the criminal route, like, because although maybe you didn't win in civil court, yeah. Okay, let me refresh. Oh Lord, hold on. Hold on, my girl. Just me. She was in here earlier. I don't know if she's still listening, but just me, girl. You done made Instagram. I don't know what happened. Let me see. Lord have mercy. Shout out to Just Me, CMB, for posting that video affirming. Oh God, hold on. Affirming that Mr. T did in fact post my address in a video. That woman got plenty. Okay. That woman, okay, emphasis on man. It's emphasis on man got plenty videos saying she edited them, okay, then put them back up. So yes, I'm pressing charges. $1 don't make or break me, Granny. Go fund me. I'm not doing infomercials begging for cash apps. Pipe down and put the pipe down. Okay. Just me was in here earlier. She stopped to say hello. I don't know what video was dropped, but I can link Just Me's channel and y'all can go over there and check her out. Girl, y'all got me working real hard. Did I link this one? Hold on. I want to make sure I link this one because I want to talk about this one before we go. And I'll get Just Me's, okay? Okay, see how she lives on the internet and do. And BB been cutting up on her shorts. She need to stop. Yeah, because she's over there capturing everything that she's putting on there. And I don't know how the judge, jury, or anybody will take that, because we not the jury over here. But I'm ready for part 2. Shaking my head. She really going back and forth with that woman on her platform. Yeah, this the Bentley driving woman. She says she don't give a damn. $1 don't make or break me. Granny, go fund me. You heard her. Okay, old dude told that girl that she was in the hospital. He did. And she didn't say her medical record was released. Okay. At least she not doing videos about ex-husband near new. Oh Lord. Oh, hold on. At least she's not doing videos. Okay, girl, you gotta remember to stop the video. Okay, at least she's not doing videos about the ex-husband new 20-year-old girlfriend. I hear allegedly she's pregnant and needs peace so she can bring his beautiful child into the world healthy. I don't know what this is about, but I'm just reading it, baby. Okay, if anyone knows his social media, send to me so I can send a baby shower. What? I think somebody said something about this in my chat. Girl, you need to be quicker on the damn feet. You missing all the tea. If anyone knows her social media, to send to me, okay, so I can send gifts to the baby shower. Oh my God. The calm warrior is the most difficult to defeat. Thank you to everyone who sent prayers and well wishes. I will be filing an appeal, so it's not over yet. I just watched a video of another creator that said while I was in a hospital, the old lady had people going to my house. I did not know that, but I did have someone go and check on my house while I was in the hospital, and they said the patio door was left open. Karen was at the hospital with me, and she said that she didn't do it. Then another time, I had their dad go and get hygiene products, and he said the bathroom door by the pool was wide open and dirt was all over the toilet seat. That's when I asked, could I be discharged to go check on my house? I even asked the HOA board had they seen anything funny by my house. If anyone has any information regarding this, can you please send it to me? Oh Lord, y'all got me working overtime over here. Oh, is this Jay Kareem? Why someone get obsessed with you in real life is scary. I don't know if it's music on here. Let's see.
Like, I feel like when we talk about like how bitches be obsessed and shit, it's normally behind closed doors. You know, like when they're stalking you on a fake page behind a man and shit, but like when they actually
Hey,
get
P
obsessed with
baby.
you in real time and like you literally are watching the
Yeah,
shit
this is
happen
all.
right in front of your face,
It's over.
that shit is so weird,
You
bro.
got your dollar
Because I'm telling you,
judgment.
it's like they can never go a day without leaving you alone. Literally, like it's like
Yeah, that's
something in
true,
their
baby.
body tells
Hey,
them, I need to go
Sabrina.
bother this bitch. I need to find a
They say
reason
get
to try
cameras.
to provoke this bitch. Like literally, like they will have
You
no
think he's
business
setting
talking
her
to you
up?
for real, but they will
Hey,
go out their
Jennifer.
way to find any excuse just to get in your space so they could try to humble you or bully you or try to bring you down to their level of misery. Like it's actually insane watching the shit happen in real time. Like, bro, that shit is so fucking crazy. Like,
I thought it was Jay. I'm sorry. I thought that was Jay. I didn't know. I did. Okay. Well, I, I just feel like it need to get to a it need to get to a stopping. It needs to. I don't know where, when, where, how, but I do think it need to get to the end. Like, how long we supposed to carry on with this? You know, I shared the wrong one. I'm just laughing. Peggy evil. Oh, I gotta get just me for y'all. Bow out gracefully, girl, because I can think of a million things that I could be doing, like getting the pleasers, the pliers, baby, the tweezers, and manicuring my yard, okay, counting the sand at the beach. It's plenty of shit I could be doing. I didn't know. I thought that was the unedited version of Jen. Not calm at all. Peyton is directing her anger to everyone except the baby daddy. She is doing stuff to people behind the scenes where everyone else supposed to stop talking. Well, baby, that's not behind the scenes. She posting on her Instagram. To me, that's public. All of this need to be over. It do. Dirt on the toilet, girl. He sprinkled that damn dirt up there. He sprinkled that dirt up there. They say, Peyton, you got cameras, girl. Stop it. Peyton said she called the HOA, baby. Can't be braiding the fibers on my kitchen rug. Vacuuming, baby. Vacuuming with what can I be vacuuming with? A straw. I'm just saying, I got something to do. Y'all know that. I'm like, what the hell, Jay? Girl, we done heard you go off about your best friend. What else? But real quick, y'all, real quick, because I said we have 15 minutes. We're going to go a little over. This is T.S. Madison and the D.L. Whisperer, right? They had court. Y'all know the D.L. Whisperer was in jail without a damn bail over there in the ATL, shorty, because he was doing what I feel,
all right. Now,
Peyton is describing, what is happening to her. Okay, driving past this lady's house on live, giving out her address, her S&T.S. Madison's address on live. This real right here. And they went to criminal. Okay, T.S. Madison called the police. Okay, hint, DL Whisperer was in jail. Okay, so let's listen to a little bit of what the final result was.
I want to get into the details of her protective order, which she also posted to her YouTube channel as well as to her IG. I will be dropping a link to if you guys have anything that you guys want to say. The DL Whisperer also is free, girl. All right, he's a free man. Now the question will be: is he a changed man? Only time shall tell, right? All right, this is what T.S. Madison posted to her YouTube community wall. It says, I'm only speaking this once with peace and all caps warnings. I know lots of you think that boy is your savior from some war between trans women and everyone, but he is not. He has pled guilty and will be out today. Allow him to enjoy his freedom and do not encourage him to continue his harassing and stalking ways for your entertainment or for your own hateful pleasure. Because I promise you, the law will enforce fully and a decade of his freedom will be gone. Let him go in peace and leave me alone because the permanent protection order is in place and fully detailed. I got an apology, and that's all I ever needed to hear from him again in this life. Safe journey. All right. Now, here is that protective order. Let me see something. Hold on. Got to be starting something. I need to pull this up on my come on to be heard by this court for entry of a plea of guilty by the defendant and pursuant to plea negotiations, and in exchange for the defendant's plea, the defendant has agreed to the entry of a permanent restraining order as follows. The defendant, Naquan Palmer, shall not have no contact whatsoever with Madison Hinton or her family, either directly or indirectly through a third party by any means of mail, email, newspaper, telephone, internet application, any digital means of communication, or AI application, and shall not mention the victim's name or social media moniker or other identifiers, including, but, hold on, I'm reading this from a blog's page. She got the damn pages split up. Identifiers including, but not limited to, hashtags, symbols, or hyperlinks designed to connect the victim to any social media post, and shall not mention the victim on any social media platform or journalistic platform directly or indirectly. The defendant shall not come about Madison Hinton's place of work or any event which she has been hired to attend, and shall not cause others to do so as well. My God, today. Now, here is the expanded communication restrictions. Any communication intended to reach, influence, intimidate, harass, monitor, embarrass, or comment upon Madison Hinton, whether or not she actually receives it. No contact through friends, family members, coworkers, employers, agents, publicists, media outlets, content creators, anonymous accounts, online communities. All right, so right out of the gate, girl, T.S. Madison's attorney, girl, has a ironclad restraining order. This is a permanent restraining order. Not only does it bar DL Whisperer from being able to speak directly or indirectly about T.S. Madison, and I don't think some of y'all know what indirectly means. Indirectly means speaking in such a way that it reasonably allows anybody viewing to come to the sound conclusion as to who you're speaking about. If I can easily identify who you are referring to and speaking upon by way of the coded language, by way of the subliminal language, that is indirectly. But it also gets very, 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 very restrictive because it also bars any friends of his that want to avenge him, any family members that may want to avenge him, more importantly, any other content creators who think that they're going to do his quote unquote dirty work.
And anonymous accounts. So that's subscribers, people, that will be in the chat.
For him, okay? This dirty work is what got his ass in the situation to begin with, because he went reposting Trasha K, who was out here thinking that she was going to pick up the torch on
Okay, I don't
This is
wanna get
voice
into that.
recordings, screenshots, emojis, or references that a reasonable person could identify as Madison, encouraging directly, soliciting, or requesting others to post about her. Example, quote, Tasha K, Michelle A.T. Alien Brown.
Okay, we ain't getting into that drama.
The courts have broken all that monotony up, girl.
I think he just
As
gonna.
I said in my last live stream, once again, where you guys can hear the live.
Yeah, I was just wanting y'all to see that because this just all happened over YouTube social
Play
media
this for you
drama.
all.
He's
I'm
out,
free.
baby. He's free, baby.
Hey everybody, so I will need some time to reacclimate. I got banished, I'm homeless. It's a lot. We'll get
Yeah, due to him, obsessively creating content, on T.S. Madison, he done lost. He homeless. He done been in jail. He got to rebuild his life. I think he has a GoFundMe account up. But to me, I'm just saying it's not worth it.
Okay. He's banished. He's homeless, girl. He got grown folk problems at this goddamn point. Now, this is what T.S. Madison done. Has set an incredible social media precedence, not only in the Dear Whisperer situation, versus a civil route takes a mother through that, take them through that, girl, takes them where they do not want to go. Girl, and get you a trial
I think he
to
just
be judged by a jury of his own peers.
So he ended up pleading guilty so he can get on with his life. He has 10 years. All because of some social media, shenanigans. So I just say chill. That's what I was saying, Brittany. Bump the civil. If it's that serious, let's go with the criminal. I agree with you.
Do you have any major disagreement with those facts?
No.
Do you stipulate that there is an actual basis to the count which you're pleading guilty to?
Yes.
Did you understand the sentence recommendation that was announced?
Yes.
Are you in agreement with that recommendation?
Yes.
Before I can decide whether I will accept your plea,
And that's the deal Whisperer saying yes.
Intelligently, voluntarily, and that's whether you know and understand what you're doing, and you're doing it of your own free will. If you do not understand any of the larger questions that are used in this proceeding, or you would like further explanation, please be sure to let me know so I can explain. If I ask a question and you answer it, I want to assume that you understand the question. Are we agree?
Yes.
Is there anything further that you would like for me to do that he has not done?
Okay, and that was actually posted to D's TikTok channel. Okay, so shout out to D, shout out to T.S. Madison, girl. Y'all get the tag and the motherfucker can't get his bitch, okay? The can't be motherfucking working.
And he done been banished from 3 counties in Georgia. You got 10-year basically sentence and a protection order, all because of some social media shenanigans. I'm gonna stop it right there. But I just hate to see it go that far. But if they want to keep going back and forth, I guess they can. But I just feel it's not worth it. It's just not. And I think Peyton rage baits BB, but I hope she doesn't give her all the evidence she needs to build a case against her. And I can see that, Jennifer, on both ends. You know what I'm saying? And the point is, we're not gonna be the judge and the jury. We're on YouTube, we're talking and discussing it, here on the front porch. But then you gotta go before strangers that don't know you, a judge, pay court fees, attorneys. This man done lost his place, done lost his money, his freedom. All because of you want to do content on T.S. Madison? Baby, what? Okay. But don't give him no ammunition. That's what Jennifer's saying. Okay, this is insane. How does it even get this far? Mental illness is a real thing. Absolutely, Brittany. And I'm saying, like, the Dear Whisperer allegedly was, got T.S. Madison's address, posted it, did a drive-by, was talking and, saying some things and doing commentary, reactions, to T.S. Madison.
Shout out to D. Shout out to TS Matasan.
The mental anguish that I caused to this incident, and
oh, and this is the part like where he apologized to Shy.
The mental anguish that I caused to this incident, and that was never my intention. And like she said, I just want to live my life as well. And I claim to like all this behind me and never speak about her again or anything of that nature. And I do appreciate the court for hearing me out and hopefully so that my plea. Thank you.
Somebody typing out hard.
Typing hard as hell.
I'm sorry.
Bitch out here typing to the Lord, girl. Girl, sound like an old man. Girl, sound like I was a four. Once again, y'all, I posted the link to the full hearing.
Okay, so I just wanted to share that from Conscious TV. Like, he got the whole hearing over there. If y'all interested, go over there and check it out. I linked the video for y'all to go watch it. But that was a real case, okay, with real issues that went before a judge, okay, over there in the Georgia. Okay, I don't know what county it was, but he's been banned from 3 counties. He got a 10-year sentence. He done lost everything. He got a GoFundMe account, all because of some YouTube shenanigans. To me, it's just not worth it. That, and this, in case you don't follow this type of content, this happened. I want to get the time frame. It hasn't been a month, okay? This happened about 2 weeks ago, but he's been sitting in jail for about 6 months. About 6 months before he pled guilty. Okay. All them kids that was in special ed just running wild as adults. These are crack babies that have been grown up. I can't stand y'all. YouTube is supposed to be fun. Absolutely, absolutely. I don't think it need to cross over to the criminal or the civil, but I'm just showing in the incident where it did. Okay, it did happen. And somebody, got caught slipping. That's all I'm gonna say. They got caught slipping. He probably was getting hella views, He probably was getting hella views from, the situation, and he was doing content. He said he didn't mean no harm. He did not mean any harm. So that's it, guys. That's all I wanted to share with you guys to wrap up. That's my final thoughts is, baby, if it's over, let it be over. I feel like, at this point, all parties can move forward, and start with these damn legalities, civil or criminal. Like, let's just move forward. And oh, let me see what Jennifer's saying. Yes, and YouTube girls have lost their lives behind YouTube beasts, praying that you can come to a resolution and stop talking about each other, right? And that's on all ends, not just one, on all. Poly, girl, I said that he may want to do the poly life, He might be like Abraham. I think that's his name, the polygamous guy. He wanted to be like him, but you see, he had that house in Virginia. He checked out from that house in Virginia, baby. Y'all watch The Polygamist? Be sister wise and leave us out of the group chat, did he say? Y'all got any last thoughts before we end the live? I still got to get caught up with Gina. I'm down 2. I need to hurry up before she drop another vlog. And I did watch Aaliyah Face talk about, her experiences, how she became the fiance, the wife, and now she's pregnant. I think she done it the right way, and she did involve her family. She just didn't involve, social media. But it sounds like her close family and friends knew, what was going on. They didn't just show up to a bar, baby, with hookah and found out like everyone else. And it sounds like she has a great relationship with her dad. I don't watch Aaliyah Face like that. But she said, I would have never married a ninja that my daddy didn't give, his blessing. So I thought that was sweet. I thought that was nice. Gina happy about the PMC mess. Gina said, hey, y'all get y'all get some of this hype off of me. What? I'm glad they talk about somebody else, but no, Gina, baby, I will be circling back around. I may try to go live tonight if I can get my I gotta go do my second part of my workout. I've been trying to get in 10K steps a day. So I got about 4,000 steps I need to get. So if I get that, I may come back this evening and do a Gina live. Because I got to get caught up. Thank you, Brittany. I appreciate y'all coming to the front porch. We try to make it fun, y'all. Funny, even though it may be a serious situation. I want to entertain y'all. Y'all know I be trying. I think I'm a comedian. I be trying to throw my jokes up in there. Girl, doing the absolute most. Y'all like the video, subscribe to the channel, hype me up. Spin that. Okay. Replay game. Thank y'all for watching. I always kind of leave y'all out, but thank y'all. Let me hit one of my spin that remixes.
Hype that, like that, subscribe that, comment that, share that, run it back. Hype that, like that, subscribe that, comment that, share that. That's a fact. Front porch crew, yeah, we outside. Pull a tap in, come catch a vibe. Hype that, like that, subscribe that, comment that, share that, run it back.
All right. I'm gonna let y'all call him a scammer. Take us up out of here. But what the message is clear, okay?
Do it. You've been in our faces lying for the last 2-3 years, and the moment somebody speak up and say something about it, it's cyberbullying. Let's talk about cyber seeding. Let's talk about cyber trolling. Because you the one brought this bullshit to us to begin with. And now you want us to be quiet because this shit is ass fucking backwards. And now you got a problem with it. Girl, you the one started this dumb shit with this dumb helper. You doing this dumb shit online and think we ain't supposed to talk about it. Here's the thing. You a public figure, sweetie. Puddin', you a public figure, Toots. Public. We can talk about public figures. We have what's called freedom of speech, Toots. That's it. That's it. We got freedom of speech. You a public figure. Here's the reality. You don't get to have it both ways. You don't get the opportunity to say, look at my content, look at my content, look at my content, right? As I do. And then when you do something stupid, it's all of a sudden, leave me alone. Don't look at my content. Girl, it's called social media. Do you understand what that means? You put out the media, we're being social. I don't understand why there's a problem. And I will tell it in a comedic way.
And will and do.